In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 18, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. UAB versus Houston. In the first round in the Big Dance in a South Region game, 5th seed Houston takes on 12th seed UAB. UAB ended the season well, winning their last 7 games and winning the Conference USA Conference Tournament. The team is 27-7 overall and are led by one of the highest scoring offenses in the nation, ranking 7th, averaging 80.7 ppg. Houston has won 3 in a row and 9 of their last 10 games. They won the American Athletic Conference regular season title and also won the conference tournament. The Cougars are the 15th ranked team in the nation, and while they can score, they are led by one of the best defenses in the nation that is only giving up an average of 58.9 ppg. The Blazers are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 NCAA tournament games and are 1-5 against the spread in their last 7 games following an against the spread win. The Cougars are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 Friday games and are 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Cougars are also 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games as a favorite. The favorite is also 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. UAB is a team that can light up the scoreboard as the 7th highest scoring team in the nation. However, they will be facing one of the best defensive teams in the nation in Houston, who only gave up 53 points in the last game and is only giving up an average of 58.9 ppg. The Cougars are a very athletic team that will play good perimeter defense in this game, and they have some size on the inside. The Blazers will struggle with their shot against a great defensive team. On the other side of the coin, the more balanced Cougars will shoot well, so Houston to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. UAB is 29th in offensive efficiency, 86th in defensive efficiency, and 35th in offensive rebounding percentage this season. The Blazers are 80th in tempo with 68.9 possessions a night. Houston has seen the under hit in 18 of their 34 games with 2 pushes. The Cougars rely on defense as they are 11th in defensive efficiency, 3rd in effective field goal percentage defense, and 30th in turnover percentage this season. Houston slows things down as they are 333rd in tempo with 64 possessions per contest. UAB ranks 7th, averaging 80.7 ppg, but they will run into a killer Houston defense that is only giving up an average of 58.9 ppg and only gave up 53 points in their last game. The Blazers have 3 guards that can score big, but they will not do so in this game, facing a Cougars defense that is athletic and plays well on the perimeter. Houston will put up a decent total, but they will not be able to light up the scoreboard. Still, with their great defense, they will keep the Blazers from scoring big. Look for this one to be lower scoring than UAB would like, and it ends up settling just short of the number. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Colgate versus Wisconsin. Number 3 seed Wisconsin takes on number 14 seed Colgate Friday night in a Midwest Region first round matchup. Colgate won their way into the Big Dance by taking down the Patriot League Conference Tournament. Wisconsin put together a terrific all-around season with their 24-7 record and finished the year ranked 14th in the nation in spite of being upset by Michigan State in the Big Ten Conference Tournament. Colgate is 14-6 against the spread in their last 20 games and 1-3 against the spread in their last 5 neutral site games. The over is 4-1 in Colgate's last 5 games. Wisconsin is 15-7 against the spread in their last 24 NCAA tournament games and 1-8 against the spread in their last 9 games as a favorite. The over is 4-0 in Wisconsin's last 4 NCAA tournament games. Colgate comes into this game on a very long winning streak and will give Wisconsin all they can handle. Wisconsin finished tied for first in the Big Ten, but lost 2 games to end the year. When you look at Wisconsin's last 5 games, they have not been very impressive. I get why Wisconsin's favored, and this is one of the rare instances in the NCAA tournament where a team gets a significant home court feel boost with this game being played just over an hour away from where the Badgers play their home games. However, I'm not overly convinced of the Badgers just yet, as the game plan for opposing teams has been clear. Shut down Johnny Davis and you have a really good shot. Colgate is a solid team that won't be intimidated by the Badgers, and I think the Raiders are a live dog for not only the cover, but potentially an outright win. So Colgate to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Colgate is a balanced scoring team that is averaging 80.6 ppg over their last 5 contests. Wisconsin is averaging 68 ppg in their last 5 games, but will score more than that on Friday. Colgate's adjusted defensive rating is lower than what Wisconsin has faced against teams in the Big Ten. Wisconsin has played to the over in 4 of their last 5 games as a favorite. There is no doubt that Colgate is a sharp shooting team capable of hanging up some points, but their defense struggled against opponents not nearly as tough as Wisconsin, and will have a tough time keeping a lid on the Badgers. Colgate shoots 40.1% from three-point range, while the Badgers aren't overly impressive with their 32.2% opposing three-point shooting percentage. Colgate hitting some threes will push the total higher, while the return of Johnny Davis will be too much for Colgate's lackluster defense to handle. With him back in form, he will exploit a defense that allows less talented players to shoot 42.5% from the field. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. TCU versus Seton Hall. Number 8 seed Seton Hall will square off against number 9 seed TCU in a South Region matchup at the NCAA tournament on Friday night. The Horned Frogs picked up 3 wins over ranked opponents in the last 3 weeks to book their spot as an at-large bid in the Big Dance. Seton Hall had a 6-game winning streak snapped in a loss to Connecticut in the Big East tournament. The Frogs have had the misfortune of facing off against some very tough conference teams lately. They've done well in some games, beating Texas Tech, Kansas, and Texas, but not so great in others. That said, TCU should have a much more comparable matchup in this game. As for Seton Hall, they've had a few close escapes during this current 6-1 run, and they've been at 65 points or fewer in each of the last 3. The Horned Frogs split their last 6 games, but they played very well in 5 of those games, knocking off 3 ranked teams, which helped them secure a spot in the tournament. Their defense has been their biggest strength, with the team holding opponents to 65 points per game. They were dominant in the paint in their last 3 games and forced a lot of turnovers. The Pirates usually play well offensively, but they have been in a slump in recent games, averaging less than 60 points per game while making only 38% of their shots. Their ball movement hasn't been very good, with the team averaging less than 10 assists per game. They've also struggled at the free throw line, making only 60% of their shots from the charity stripe. So expect them to have a hard time scoring against the Horned Frogs. TCU has also struggled offensively, but they've done a better job shooting the ball, scoring more than 68 points per game while making 44% of their shots. They are very aggressive on the offensive glass, averaging more than 11 offensive boards per game, which will give them extra scoring opportunities. Even though the Pirates played well defensively, they aren't as efficient away from home and will have a hard time slowing down the Horned Frogs. The TCU Horned Frogs have covered the spread in 6 of their last 10 games, while the Seton Hall Pirates have covered 4. The Pirates have struggled in games played on neutral courts, and it does not get any easier against TCU. So TCU to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Horned Frogs are averaging 68 points per game and 67 points per game away from home. They play at a slow pace, averaging 68.7 possessions per game. Even though the Pirates are giving up 66 points per game, they gave up 58 points per game in their last 3 games and will keep the Horned Frogs under their average in this game. The Pirates are averaging 72 points per game and 69 points per game away from home. They play at a faster pace, averaging 70.5 possessions per game. TCU does not want to get into a track meet with Seton Hall on Friday. The Horned Frogs do not have the offensive firepower to match the talented Pirates, so they will be placing an emphasis on controlling the pace. They love to slow the game down, ranked number 310 in average possession length. TCU also struggles to shoot from the perimeter, knocking down just 30.4% of its attempts from beyond the arc. Seton Hall has had its fair share of struggles offensively as well, which is due in part to the loss of its second leading scorer. TCU has gone under the total in 5 straight games, while Seton Hall has gone under in 7 of its last 8 games. With the Horned Frogs giving up 65 points per game, the Pirates won't score enough points to push the score over the total. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.